guys, and welcome back. We are doing episode 5 of our Crimson Fleet campaign playthrough. Today's quest is The Best There Is. If you haven't watched episodes 1 to 4, I would strongly recommend you go back and watch those in order so that you know how the story's been progressing. Otherwise, if you have, let's crack on. We've got a lot to get through this time.
Alright, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Okay, if you're in New Game Plus, you'll get your Starborn answer, which is, I know how to deal with one, I've done it before. If this is your first playthrough, then you get 3 options, which are, sounds like she'll be useful, should I expect any trouble, or premium smuggling routes, question mark. Let's go with sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. But she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Okay, I'll bring it back in one piece. Any clue what the device looks like? If it's in the prototype phase, how do we even know that it's going to work? Well, the UC got a little worried when I mentioned that the pirates knew about it, so I'd say it works. Let's go bring it back in one piece.
For your sake. Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Okay. Understood. So you don't care if I shoot my way through the place? And how will Juan get me inside the station? I'm asking the second one.
Are you kidding? The UC's already painted giant red crosshairs on our backs. Keyway and his pals at SysDef won't rest until we're dead. It's not like you can make them any angrier at us, right? Shoot the place full of holes if you want. Just bring back that comm spike.
Okie dokie. Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Oh, okay. You'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. Hit me up if you got questions.
So we are off to New Atlantis. We should be able to fast travel. We want to go to the Mast district because we are going into the well. And the well is located right next to the NAT station, for those of you that don't know. If you show up at the Mast station, you can literally just turn around and head left. And there you go. as I understand it, we're going to be going to a restaurant, and somewhere in that restaurant is a piece of evidence for the burden of proof quest. So we will go looking for that before we depart the area. So there he is. So there's Kay's house. So let's see if we can find the evidence before we go up there.
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in
Everyone's
whenever
welcome,
you'd
so long
like.
as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand? Trouble.
Problem I have is I don't actually know what it is I'm looking for. That'll do it. There we are. Evidence. It's in the kitchen.
So, when did you stop flying the Swan, anyway?
Listen to that at your leisure. Let's crack on and get a meeting. That's not good. Guessing this isn't the way we're supposed to go. You're an up.
Problem?
Well, there must be a way up there, but then we'll just. Oh yeah, there is. I was at the right door, but it's locked. I'm sure there's another way through. Yeah, there is. It's right there. Okay. Anyway, let's have this conversation. One Dayu.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
And you must be the smuggler. I may be new, but I've got plans. I have a name, you know. And don't you mean the new rook? Let's go with the top one. Smuggler.
Careful, the walls have ears. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So together we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Okay. Let's hear them. Great, more rules to follow. I too have conditions. My assistant will provide you with the list. I'm picking that one.
Huh. Neva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
4 options. Got it. I was counting on the extra gun. You'll just bail if something happens, or how loyal are you to the fleet? Let's just go with got it.
Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please.
How much do you know about the job? How often do you dock at the station? And I'd like to know who I'm working with. Can you tell me more about yourself? We don't actually have to ask these, but I am going to ask the first one.
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY920, get you out, if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Delgado wants the comm spike, signal decryption device. Nova said you don't need to know the details. We're going with that one.
Fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if I do get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to. We'll talk
Okay.
more on the ship.
Off to the ship. I'm assuming. Yeah, there's the entranceway. Probably the spaceport will be the. Yeah. Will be the location we're heading for. And we are looking for her ship. It's a fair way away. Might actually have been quicker to fast travel to your usual drop point where your ship is and just run across. No matter. can't see anything, so let's put a little light on the subject. Somewhere around here is an entrance point. Ah, there it is. Aboard the Jade Swan. Open the door. Okay, didn't need to open that door. Now we've got to find a way up to what I'm assuming is the bridge.
Okay. Hello.
There's a ladder, that might get us where we want. Looking promising. Bingo! Now before we have a chat with her, I would strongly recommend we save, and we'll probably be doing this quite frequently because I've got a feeling there may be some sneaking involved here.
Alright, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Okay, if you've got the introvert talent, and I'm pretty good at staying quiet. If you don't have that, you might get a different option for extrovert or something completely different. That'd be for you to look at when you get in the playthrough. Otherwise, the three standard options shouldn't be a problem. I'll be as silent as a crate of tissues, or fair warning, I get anxious when I don't get to talk. We'll pick the middle one, silent as a crate of tissues.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
So yeah, if you've got other work you want to get done, do it now. Otherwise, we go.
Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
Jeez, you call that a takeoff? Wobbly.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship, the fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
Hello.
You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Haunted.
Okay, talk to the captain again.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
Okay, nice person. Don't worry, they won't suspect a thing. I hope you've got that grav drive ready then. Tell me again about these security checkpoints. What's this about vents? And what if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you? It's all pretty self-explanatory. We'll go with the get the grav drive ready then.
Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Hey.
Okay, so we are going exploring on a military space station. Nothing bad can come from this. A matter of just finding your way back to where you were, which I don't think. Yes, it's here. Okay, right. Once again, we will save. It's going to happen a lot because I think we're going to have a good few checkpoints to work through here.
Hello, Captain.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. We need a lot of cargo to keep a station this size running.
No way he's going to let us through.
What's on today's menu? Cargo, cargo, and more cargo. Oh! Well, this is embarrassing. I seem to have lost my key to the maintenance room.
Really?
Again.
Where haven't you looked? Have you checked your pockets? Or why not ask for a new one? So go check your pockets.
Good idea. Oh, wait. Nope. That'd be a negatory on that front. But still, it was worth a shot.
Where haven't you looked?
I've covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
Okay. Well, you don't want to, but we're going to. This might be a persuasion thing, so let's do another save.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too disciplined.
Yeah, right.
Something I can help you with?
Okay, there's a hall over there who wants to talk to you, or never mind. That's a top option it is.
Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go see what it's about.
And look what's there. Off you go then, sunshine. Off you walk. There's a good little doggy. Thank you. Now we let the security droid go past.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I'm in the cargo bay, just checking in. Juan, it's me. I'm stuck.
And you found the intercom.
Go with
That's
checking
smart.
in.
If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
I've got the maintenance keycard already. There's lots of ways to get through a locked door. Is there any other way to get a key? Go with the top one because it's accurate.
Then you don't need my help. Go upstairs to the barracks area and find a uniform.
So
Anyway, the door
barracks,
will let
get a
you access
uniform.
the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Oh, this is going to get very confusing. Okay. Let's close that door again. Just to be on the safe side. And we'll open this door. And close this door. There's a vent. So we've got finding an ensign uniform in 3 possible locations. Definitely don't want to go through there. They're not going to be happy. Looking promising, but once again we will do a quick save.
How's the patrol? Back holding up okay?
My back's fine.
Ensign ceremonies uniform. Okay, so we've got the uniform. We put that on. And hopefully that will enable us to take a little trip. Once again, say. Now, nobody should actually impede us from this point onwards. Whether or not that's true. Oh, no, not that way. So I've gone the wrong way. I'm good at getting lost. So I'm guessing we're not supposed to be in there. Let's bring up the scanner. There we go. Round and round. Open the door. Ah, that's looking more promising. So that's an emergency door. So it's going to be in security, which is locked. Ah, but we do have a key card. Nope. It won't get us in there. Ah.
State your business.
There we go. I need to report to the command bay for duty. Just let me through. We'll go with the top one because it sounds way more official.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
There we go. So through we go. Elevator. Okay. Card reader. Takes us to the command bay. Scary how easy this has been so far. Okay, so the intercom will get us speaking to Juan again. So we'll do a quick save.
This is Captain Juan Dayu.
I've made it to the command bay, or Juan, it's me, I could use some advice here. Well, we don't need advice, we just want to see what she's going to give us to do now.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
I could just kill everyone and access things that way. Very true. Although I don't think Ekonde would be too happy with us if we did that. So try not to do that if you want to side with the UC. I can use the uniform I picked up and walk my way past the guards. I don't need access if I use the vents and station architecture. We'll go with the uniform, we picked it up for a reason.
I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yourself, but a disguise is never a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Okay, so we can either try and find a security code,
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine.
or we can break into the comm spike. We're going to try and get a code. Because I think that would actually help us. But again, we're going to do another save. A lot of saving. I think we're alone in here. So we'll do a break-in. It's a novice one, so you shouldn't have too much trouble cracking this. Saying that, I have actually failed a few novice ones, so it's not a certainty by any stretch. There we go. Well, there we go. ZX321D is Ensign. So,
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
should be able to go through here.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I've got a code. I must have gotten turned around. Since when is this area restricted? Well, those two are just going to get you into trouble, so I've got a code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
And ZX321D.
You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Always pay attention to the name of the uniform you pick up, because that's the code you want.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant.
Into here. Just sneak around here. Another computer, we may need to hack it, so another save. Oh, all open. Projects. Comspike. Upgrade security clearance. Engineering Bay 4 elevator clearance granted. Please report to Gabriel Vogel for further guidance. And that's just some basic information about the Comspike. So we've got what we needed. Well, apparently we don't. Oh, there we go. We had to go through the project leader and permissions as well. So yeah, we've had all our clearance upgraded, and we are good to access somewhere. Let's just have a look at the record. I don't think this will get us where we need to be. Maybe it will. Again, we'll save, just in case this all goes wrong. Open the door.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
Don't think we're supposed to be in here.
How are the tests for the Comspike doing?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Where are we going? ID card reader. Engineering Bay 4. Making good progress. Engineering Bay 2. Oh, can't go in there. What's in here?
Yes? What?
Nothing. Carry on. Carry on. You're all doing a marvelous job. Okay, oh, if I find the intercom to speak to F1, but that's optional. You don't have to do that. Locate the comm spike. There we go. So
intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign?
I'm with the security team. I need you to hand over the comm spike. I'm doing a routine check of the comm spike. I need access to the device. Are you the person in charge of project UCE86? Sign. What sign? Those are your options. I'm going to go with, are you in charge of the project?
Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once.
Okay. Oh, what to choose? I'm doing a routine check of the comm spike and need access to the device.
Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Okay, security option, if you've gone down that route. Decryption on that level has vast military applications. No wonder the UC is interested in it. You sound excited about its potential. How about you repeat that to me in English? And the comm spike is a ship module, question mark. Let me go with you sound excited.
Its potential. Huh. We are far beyond potential. This is the biggest advancement in decryption tech since the Ondo-Patarak inference theorem. Everything beyond this point is purely extra credit. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Sounds like it's not entirely ready. I'd be a good pilot, I love adventure. Tell me where the damn thing is, or a ship is perfect. I can I can kill two birds with one stone. I'd be a good pilot, I love adventure.
Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters. Particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
Okay, I wish I'd saved before we did this. Betray Juan, there's no time. The captain of the Jade Swan is trying to steal the comm spike. I need to secure that prototype ship immediately. Or we can try and persuade, and I'm one of those new test pilots actually. Or we can go to let me get back to you. I'm going to try to persuade.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
We don't have time for this. I told it was an emergency. The reasons are classified, but I've just been asked to personally fly a ship. Someone really high up called in a favour. Let's go with the second one. He might buy that.
Classified? No. I'm the head of the comm spike project. I would have gotten word of this ahead of time.
Okay, let's go with the... I'm going to go with an auto persuade. I don't want to risk screwing this up.
Really? Then maybe all of my pestering has finally paid off.
We don't have time for this. I was told it was an emergency, or the commander said my documents were in order.
Commander Natara, you say? Oh, well, we don't want to make her angry. She's terrifying. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Okay. What are we doing here? find a pilot uniform, so we'll do that. Just in case it comes in handy. There we go, so put that on. Pilot uniform. Oh, I see, okay. There we go. It's not so much an attire as an actual full-blown kit. Take that, why not? Thanks very much. Sell that for credits. So now we are escaping in the prototype ship. Okay, so it's not that one. So how do we get in there? I get the feeling it's downstairs rather than upstairs.
Reporting for duty, pilot.
There we go. I've got a test light coming up. Unexpected. Dr. Vogel gave me the approval. And that's the one I'm going to go for.
Another test flight, huh? You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Nah. Okay, so we can schedule the test flight up there. That's optional. Or we can just grab it and go. We are going to grab and go. Hang on a minute, let's just have a quick check. We want to backtrack. I missed an evidence piece, naughty me. Oh, shut up. Somewhere here.
Pardon.
Pilot.
Okay, there was another read of that. Right outside Dr. Vogel's room is evidence. Well, it says right outside, so why am I not seeing it? I'm assuming we are looking for a slate.
Another day, another patrol.
Oh, that's very infuriating.
I've been so stressed out thinking about this project.
Right outside Dr. Vogel's room. Well, that's Dr. Vogel's room.
You'll find the prototype ship at docking bay 8. Use the
What about
password
in
to
here?
access the flight terminal.
Ah, there we go.
Can you talk to the commander.
So not exactly right outside, it's in his office area. So now we can make progress. Let's make sure we've got everything we need. Yeah. So we are now going to go and steal the ship and go for a joyride.
Station seems secure.
ID card reader. There we go. Too many doors to get through. There probably won't be anything in the cargo holds. It would be very surprising if there is. I doubt there's a captain's locker in here anyway. Oh, there is. Oh, and there's something in there. Wow, fantastic. Thanks very much. Alright, jump in the pilot's seat.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Bye.
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Engaging Tango.
Oh dear. Oh, and we fail. Oh Lord. Let's try that again. That is the first time I failed a mission. Never mind. So what we are going to need to do is get there quickly. I think scheduling the test flight would probably be the easiest option, but I'm not backtracking all that way now.
Ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's
So
going on over
we will attempt to get out of here quickly.
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype.
Return to the key. So
Offensive maneuvers.
to the log. And jump.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Go, go, go! Oh, this is gonna hurt. There we go. I don't think it would be recommended to fight your way out of there, so just get your grav drive up and working and just flee. So back onto the key. I think we are on our way to speak to Juan.
100%. Good to go, Cap.
Speak to Juan at the Mass Nova.
Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Head on in. We'll take the ship to another port so Jazz can have a look. Are you looking to start something? Could I finish it?
Okay, so we've got to find the Mass Nova, which I think is the bar. I think. So let's skip through here.
Need something?
There we go, the last Nova. So we'll find one sitting around at the back somewhere.
I'm gonna toast an old friend thing. One of the best pirates.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Couldn't have done it without you. I've still got a lot to learn. You weren't much help, not that I needed it. And Neva vouched to me, question mark ask. Well, that would be quite surprising. But let's give her an ego trip, so we'll go, couldn't have done it without you.
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? You
Don't
bet
hold your
before I
breath.
can make the offer, but I'd like to buy you a drink to say thanks. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike.
Crix's legacy is as good as ours. Nobody wastes my time. That legacy better be real. Or did Delgado clue you in on the comm spike? Let's go with that one.
Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut.
Top one. Crix's legacy is as good as ours.
Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
If I had a billion friends,
We are now going to go speak to Delgado. He will probably be in the command center. Yep, he is. So we need to find an elevator.
You can get work from the boards near the Reckoner's core.
Yeah, whatever. I have a problem finding the elevator.
Need a drink? Bog and the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
I'm really lucky this will lead me where I'm on. Oh, it will as well. Fantastic. There we go. Into Delgado's room and we'll have a chat.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
The comm spike was built into the ship, so I didn't really have a choice. True. I thought the fleet could use some extra spare parts. Probably also true. And where's my ship? Let's go with that one, because I want to know.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that?
Yeah, I am. There's one scratch on my ship. I'm shaving your pretty little head bald. The comm spike was built into this ship, so I didn't really have a choice. We'll go with that one.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have two of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Okay. I have faith that Jazz can get that tech to work. I worry that everything's hanging on Jazz getting the tech to work. What's the conduction grid? And I'm sticking my neck out there on a guess. We'll go with the top one. Faith in Jazz.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, Neva. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine. I like the part about splitting the cash. I trust you aren't implying anything with that comment. Second one, splitting the cash.
Don't worry. When Crixus' legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash.
You
Until
keep
then,
dangling that.
I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Ooh,
Estelle will
scary.
be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused.
Oh, no
We
worries
are
there.
one
I
step
don't like
away
Neon.
from Crixus' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Okay, proceed to the UC Vigilance. Okay, my ship is the active ship, so should be able to just jump straight out there.
I have something for you.
Go, dock with the Vigilance, and we are going to report in. Don't forget to hand your evidence in to Lieutenant Toft before you speak to the commander if they'll let us. Last time we tried, we went straight into the conversation without any options. Get out of the way, Vasco.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Stupid droid keeps getting in my way. Okie dokie.
Everything looks clear.
Where's the lieutenant?
Stuff not seeing any action, but securing a station like
There
this
she
is
is.
pretty important.
Let's see if we can get there.
What can I do for you?
Yes.
The commander appreciates a
Okay,
sacrifice.
I have evidence for
Excellent. Let me have it.
you. Evidence about Juan Dayu.
Finally. We've been tracking the jail every time. Find anything else?
Com spike, serious internal issues.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't... Anything else?
That's all we got
Okay.
for now.
Fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it. Let me know if you need anything else.
And now we speak
At
to
ease,
the
Sergeant.
commander.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating that station without getting caught was quite tricky. It was actually. Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone. I actually didn't care about that. How much is Mast reacting to the whole thing? Let's go with the top one.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Delgado has Jasmine Duran working on the Comspike. A cargo ship captain named Juan Dayu helped me get on the station. Will we be arresting her? Or what do you mean time is short? Let's go with the top one. Jasmine's working on the Comspike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes.
True.
So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Genodyne's conduction grid in Neon is the key, or if you're not sure what the problem is, the next option is to ask about the Bannock 4 problem and he'll give you a brief explanation. But if you've watched my episodes before, we know what the problem is, so we'll go with just the top option.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy.
Neat.
It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Okay, I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously. No, I'm not. I hope that means I'm getting a pay raise. Yes, please. If I survive that long. Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy? And what embarrassing mistake? I'm kind of curious. Let's go with that one.
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Right.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and NAST will authorize an all-out assault.
Okay. I hope that means I'm getting a pay increase.
I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the call of duty. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
20,000 credits, and the best there is complete. We move on to absolute power, I believe. Yep, there we go. So there we go. That is episode 5 complete. I hope you enjoyed that. Thumbs up would be appreciated if you did. Leave us a comment if you want. Happy to read them. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, please. Sounds a bit begging, I know. Other than that, I will see you in episode 6 for Absolute Power.
I doubt it.
Take care.
Marines are way too disciplined.